begin with this thought. We are continually faced by great opportunities, brilliantly disguised as insoluble problems. Our problem for so long has been the fact that there's no sustainable program in our city for the youth of our area. To give you a little bit of history, in September of last year, a group of concerned citizens met at the Civic Center, and maybe many of you were there, and they expressed their great concern over the death of 3 young people in our area. And as a very active West Wetumpka Neighborhood Association joined the ensuing talks and addressed that meeting, our current president, Elizabeth Gold, who's sitting beside me, chaired that meeting in an effort to come up with some answers. So as an outgrowth of that meeting, a steering committee was formed. If you'll look in your packet, there's a list of all our steering committee members. For some reason, I was chosen as chair of this committee. I'm not quite sure. But we have 20 or 21 of Wetumpka's most talented and dedicated citizens who have come together to give of their time to solve this long-standing problem that's affected our youth. We invited Rick Jackson, director of the Montgomery Boys and Girls Club, to talk to us about the Boys and Girls Club organization and the advantages and opportunities that were involved with operating under the Montgomery Boys and Girls Club. So it was easily decided that that's the direction we needed to take. It would be a quicker route and afford us the availability of administrative staff and funds that are already in place. Serving on the steering committee is Superintendent of Education, Jeff Lehman. I think you all know him. So it immediately became evident that we could utilize that part of the Wetumpka High School, that is the gym and the offices that are above the gym and connected with the gym. So after discussion with the Board of Education and the Elmore Child Community Action Committee, who actually holds the lease on that building, a memorandum of understanding was drawn up and signed. And once we get our final okay, terms of that lease will be refined. So after a lot of hard work, we made our presentation actually May the 24th to the Montgomery Board. And at which time they committed $25,000 to us that night. And since that time, we've toured the facility, and they fell in love with the facility. I mean, we see it as quite disheveled and needs a lot of work, but they saw it as a great facility, so we were excited about that. And they'll be meeting June the 10th to make their final decision. I want you to envision, if you will, a River Region Boys and Girls Club, in which the Wetumpka Boys and Girls Club would operate. The mission of the Wetumpka Boys and Girls Club will be to enable all the young people in our area to realize their full potential as productive and caring citizens. The cost of the annual membership is $5. But if a child comes in and doesn't have $5, he will not be turned away. The Wetumpka Boys and Girls Club will begin operation by the end of this year with the director and 4 of the staff persons who meet all the background checks and are fully qualified in the field that they'll be working. We'll also be utilizing lots of volunteer efforts. And we have been contacted by lots of people who are volunteering that are ready to volunteer their time. And we're all about partnerships. We're already going to partner with June Myers and her soil program that's already located in that area and operates a wonderful tutoring program, and she's already agreed to partner with us and help us in that area. In my day job, one of the things that I do is involves the Black Belt Commission that covers 12 Black Belt counties. And one of the biggest things that we have to do is partner with people because we have no funds. So we partner with people all the time in organizations to get our work done. As I've already said, the gym is going to be our location, and we're going to be using, in fact, they were thrilled with all the room. They couldn't believe. They said, we could put 4 clubs in this amount of space. It will operate during the school year from 3 in the afternoon until 9 o'clock at night. And during summer months and on school holidays from 9 to 5. And it will service youth from age 6 to 18 to be able eligible to join. And the organization is going to be funded through public and private grants and donations from local businesses and individuals. The board of directors of the organization will be very active in fundraising in our community, so be prepared. The Wetumpka board will have representatives on the Montgomery board. And now I'd like for Elizabeth to address the core program that we're going to offer, because it's quite impressive. So she's going to talk a little bit about the core program, and then I'll finish up.
One thing to have a place where kids can come from 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock after school on school days, and every weekend, and on holidays, and during the summer. Of course, when days of school's off, from 8 to 5. But it's another thing to fill that time up with quality programming. As you probably are aware, the Boys and Girls Club of America is a nationally recognized organization. It's a United Way organization. And they have developed curricula in several core areas that are nationally recognized, that have been tested and approved by professionals that do these sorts of things. I'm just going to touch on, in your packet there is a more in-depth list of our core areas. I'm just going to touch on some of the basic things and preface that by saying that some of our meetings that we had, I know Councilman Washington was at some of the meetings, and Mayor Wilson was at some of the meetings that were held, to try to see what we can do once there were some tragedies last year in our community. A lot of us, black and white, rich and poor, came together and said, it's not about us, it is about the children. And I can respect Councilman Washington saying that we need to put the children first. And I think we're all trying to do that in our way. But several things were pointed out. As we asked, what are the causes of this? Why did 3 children die? Why do we have problems with children? In my neighborhood, I live on the other side of the bridge. Why do we have children with problems with vandalism and petty break-ins with kids? That they're not bad kids. They're not bad people, a lot of them. And I would say 3 things were really identified by various people. One of them, our school officials said, sometimes when these kids are come in contact with law enforcement because they've gotten in trouble, our hearts are broken. But sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're surprised that they are, but most of the time we're not. There were kids that got behind in school early and did not have adults there helping them every day with their schoolwork. And so they found other outlets for being there. So one of our core areas is education and career development. We also had some young people, I remember one meeting particularly, who stood up and said, I need a job, and I don't have job skills, and I don't have anybody to tell me how to apply for a job. I don't even know how to get started. And I remember Mayor Willis mentioned offered a job with the, I think the highway department at that point. But the kid that said that was making a real point that we need to show these kids what it takes to go from being a teenager into the job market. So our education and career development involves starting from very young with tutoring. Now, we've been really blessed in our community. We have June Myers' program. She's already tapped into the school system. She has tutors that can help us get up to speed really well with the curriculum and computers that are tied in there. And we do have our superintendent on our steering committee. So we're able to tie in really well with the schools and deal with them after school. Every day after school, one of the things that has to be done every day is homework. Every kid finishes their homework that day. There are adults there who know how to help them with their homework. Please sit down with them and help them with their homework, because a lot of kids just don't have that because their parents may be working 3 jobs or just for whatever reason. So we do have that. We have health and life skills. This isn't just, we do basic cooking skills, basic living skills, but we also have some programs targeted at young women and young men dealing with drug pressures and the other kind of peer pressure that comes on, premarital relationships that sometimes kids are being pushed into way too soon. These kind of things to prevent this and keep these kids in school. We have character and leadership development. We have a service club that we do. We have beautification projects and service projects, because the best way for kids to learn to take pride in their community is not to